Hey, welcome back to the YouTube channel 3-Day RV. I'm Keith if you're new here. This week's video we're going to be working on an air conditioning install for a hybrid camper. This particular air conditioner heats and cools. I haven't seen one like this yet. This is going to be fun.
So this is the GIDROX 12-volt DC RV air conditioner. It provides 10,000 BTUs of cooling and 4,500 BTUs of heating. Weighing in at only 60 pounds, it carries a lot of power in a small footprint. This unit produces 270 CFM at 60 decibel, so it's powerful, but it's not loud. It comes with everything you need to hook it up. This outdoor unit measures 34.6 by 29.5 by 7 inches, and this is a small footprint that also decreases drag as you're going down the road, so it's going to save you electric and gas. Who doesn't love that?
It's got some inline fuses. We're probably going to put a breaker in there instead. This looks to be, might be number 4, could be number 6. But obviously 12 volt DC. It's 10,000 BTUs, 700 watts. Looks like about 56 amps.
All right, we got 4 screws and the 2 knobs. Now we get to the bottom of this.
Or total. Well, this is definitely the part you'll need a buddy. The air conditioner is not super heavy, it's just awkward, and we had the luxury of using a truck with some plywood on the top to make that lift down not terribly bad. When you get the old air conditioner off, you have to clean that seal religiously. It's got to be completely clean, and then we go over it with a little alcohol to make sure that there's nothing on it so that the new seal will stick, and we'll put a little bead of sealant around it so water can't snake its way up in there. And Steve did a good job of getting this thing clean, and we got the seal down so it sticks good. We should have no issues at all with this. So I've had people say that you don't have to put sealant around that. This is actually in the manual, and you want to have no water coming in, so why not put some sealant around there? The new air conditioner is a little bit wider, but it's definitely lighter. And this is the part where I didn't get it on screen, but you need to put your 4 bolts in right here, and it will make it much easier lining this thing up in the proper place. So I just wanted to stop right here and show you, put the pins in, line it up and set it down. And my GoPro died, and just like that, we set the thing in the hole. And that's what it looks like from the inside. There's not much room when you put those bolts in and you lower that down. That's why it does make it easier to use the bolts. When you tighten these up, give it about 2 rounds per nut and keep working your way around, and you will feel that gasket compress. And you don't want to overdo it, but little note here, it was about 12 revolutions per nut when we were done.
Okay, the fun part,
it was good.
The fun part's getting this wire fished in so it's in a safe spot. Man, that light's bright. So here's what we got. So I got a hole drill in here, and I snaked a pull rope across the ceiling, and it's going to come down, and we're going to bolt it to the wall, and I have a pass-through that drops down right in the battery bay. So it's time to pull that wire through.
Okay, so all the wires pulled. We've got it on the proper circuit breaker down here. We got a breaker in there. We got all our proper fuses. Everything's ready to go. I have to put a plate on that. Now we're just making these connections
so that we can plug this in and screws mounted up here. See how this thing runs.
It would be nice if Steve stuck around, but it was late. I just wanted to get this cover on. To plug the wires in, pretty simple. You find the female plug that looks like it's for the male. Same number of terminals and so on. Plugs right in. And there are some self-tapping screws that you use to put the screw through the cover plate and land it into the metal frame. Easy peasy. Now this is one part they need to work on at the manufacturing facility. They could have left those two pieces of duct 3/4 of an inch longer and they would cover the US market. So I ended up using this really sticky aluminum
we are sitting
metallic
here,
tape and it worked just as fine. So we're
about
good to
70
go.
outside. And this is about our temperature at this sensor sitting here right now. It's not a bad day in Michigan. It's pretty nice. Well, we got our remote control and there is an app. We're going to run this strictly from the remote for right now. So from what I read in the instructions, they make a really good booklet for this so you can read. It says we just turn the thing on and then we got to set it for the snow icon, okay? Snowflake, whatever you call it. And don't know if you can hear it, it's starting up. I'm going to push turbo mode. Turbo right here is supposed to be high, and that already switched over. And that's the unit starting up. And if we look at this right here, it's already dropping down like a rock. This thing has Amazon ratings that says it gets extremely cold. And I have the temperature sensor right in the airstream so we can see that. Now I wanted to show you why this thing is running. There's our solar charge controller. So this thing is pulling, oh, I should turn the solar off. That way we get a true power reading. There we go. And I was told to expect about 45 to 50 amps. So I think it's well within the book. And it's got some pretty good airflow out of this. That's what it's discharging already. I mean, this thing hasn't been on a full minute, and look at the cold air coming out. And you can feel this. And it's moving not only a lot of air, it's very cool air. And you got these adjustable things, kind of remind you of an airplane. Kind of turn them to wherever you want. You want to turn them to the back table over there, you can. So yeah, this is not a disappointment. I work in commercial HVAC. That's a pretty good temperature right there. That should cool this rig down fairly fast. Remember, when we started, this thing said 80, and this one showed that it was 72, 73. So somewhere in between. And we're just going to let it run and see how well it does. And that's our power that it's pulling. Hopefully that shows up 45 amps in the middle of that display. Now, the old unit we took off, it was a really old unit. That would pull 150 amps. It was an incredible amount of power to cool this little rig down. So my expectations are that this might take a little bit longer to cool the rig down because it might be slightly less CFM. So it might take a little bit longer. But this thing has some cool features to it while we're letting it run. Has this echo mode, timer, sleep. I don't know what the swing is for. I think that's for a different model. The voltage, if I push the button, it shows me the voltage of our solar system. That shunt says 12.9. That says 12. I would take the shunt's word over that one any day. Okay. So it's got a couple other things. This is where you push the temperature up and down.
So if I raise this up, you can already hear the air conditioner getting quieter, and the compressor's backing down. You can see it says 3327 amps. You guys see that? It's by default, it's an inverter style, so it's gonna slowly back down, which is awesome. 61 decibel. And I suppose that's normal. You got to move some air. And that is on absolute max. That's in the turbo mode. So we're going to bring this app up and show you how easy this thing is to use. So that's the name of the app. So you can control the air conditioner from your phone, should you choose. If you don't want to use the remote, no biggie. So once we download this app, it says to scan the QR code, and we did it. On the next page, it says open the all link and click the magnifying glass. So there it is right there. I'm going to hit allow. It searches. Turn on Bluetooth. Yep, I guess I forgot. So it's going to do a quick search. And I am using an iPhone, and sometimes they get a little angry if you don't have the Bluetooth turned on first. So why don't I go back, and we'll do that one more time. Do the magnifying glass. Oh, there it is. Connect. It was probably there and I didn't see it. But now we're connected to the air conditioner. Pretty amazing. So you're going to tap the plus and the minus if you want to turn it up and down. And it's got different modes. And I didn't mention it before, but this unit has a heating mode or just a ventilation mode, dehumidification mode. It's got amazing features to it that I haven't seen yet in other units. So I think this is a really great air conditioner for the money too. Right now, looked on Amazon, this is the lowest price unit I saw that has all these multi-features on it, and that is a huge plus.
So I need to make a quick correction. So we have one switch here. It's for that interior light, okay? When I push that interior light button, you get that. But then at nighttime, that display would be real bright. So when you look in the manual, it tells you right in the manual, there's this button that says OSD. When I push the display, operating system display, that turns it on and off. So at nighttime, you want to hit that button, because when I was in here last night cleaning up all the connection stuff, that light's pretty bright in itself. So the other thing, if you can see this, guys, it says air outlet 37 degrees is what it's reporting on here. I don't know if that's true or not. The thermistor up there, it looks like it's reading 45. And that is pretty cool. So, quick summary. Who's this air conditioner for? Well, we already know that it works in van campers and truck campers, and it looks like they can branch this out with just a couple of tweaks. It's going to be perfect for RVs and probably some mobile homes, motor homes, that type of thing. We know it works really good in here, especially with a lithium battery. Do you have to have lithium battery for this to run? No, but you're going to need to be plugged in somewhere. You have that converter that can handle 45 to 55 amps. You got that, no problem. So product application, I got a little cheat sheet so I don't forget this stuff. This application, it's compatible with RVs, suitable for RVs, especially Class B RVs and small travel trailers, and this is pretty small, 18 foot. Vans, campers, trucks, and trailers. Compatible installation dimensions. Now this is one that I looked at, and I think it's uniform. I've seen some different sizes out there in the market. This is for a 14-inch by 14-inch, 1.5 to 3.5 inch square. Ours is 4 inches. The roof is 4 inches, and that's why I have that half-inch gap, but no big deal. We kind of sealed that off. They do make, from what I understand, this company makes a bellows type thing that will go around that ductwork issue I was talking about and solve that completely. Maybe that's something I ought to throw in the kit if it's coming to America. But this is definitely an all-in-one heating and cooling solution. Now, this will heat your rig, but it's not going to be something if you're camping in the wintertime. This little heater, 4,500 BTUs, if you did the math on that, this isn't going to be something if you're camping in 0 degrees and you expect this thing to stay 75 inside. That's not going to happen. It's supplemental. It helps you. So you have an existing furnace,
this can help it, okay? And on a normal camping day where it's 55, 60 degrees, this could give you that little bit of heat that you need. And that would be perfect, especially if you had solar, right? You'd be heating your rig up for free. So with the 60% energy savings that you get off this, this is perfect for the people that want to go boondocking. You'll have your batteries hooked up. You got your solar panels. This little rig has a little plug on the side where we put an additional solar panel and plug it in, and literally air condition the rig off of the sun. So that is a huge bonus. We're glad we put that in when we did, so we can plug in up to 60 amps of additional solar to bring in, so we can run a whole lot of things from it. So that's our review with this thing. Other than we need a 95-degree day to see how this is going to work. Right now, it gets nothing but thumbs up from me, because this thing it's not only quiet, it makes it cold, and I think it's going to be a hit, especially for people that do a lot of boondocking. Let's take a quick look, because I'm cold in here and it's time to go back outside. I turned my light on. So the unit's putting out 41 degrees still. And here's the temperature inside the trailer. And I am froze. I've had enough, 66. It's time to go outside and get back in the sun. Yeah. So these folks, they get a pass from me. This thing works great.
So that's our review, and if you found this useful, please consider becoming a subscriber. Hit that like button and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.